And boom, we are live. What's up, everybody? Dog 185. There's levels to this. That shouldn't pick up too much. So if you guys are watching it, you're fine. Just if you're not watching it, okay, that's fine. Then yeah, you can go ahead and stop it. Okay. So again, what's up, everybody? Dog 185. There's levels to this. Hey, baby, can you hand me a diet cherry Coke from the fridge? Appreciate you. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday night. I have already showered and I am just chilling right now, sitting on my dining room table right next to one of my two cats that all she does is sleep and eat. Actually, no, this one gets into a little bit more trouble. Thank you, bud. Say again? Yeah, I don't have a camera on. The light is just on. I don't know why. It's like some Illuminati stuff. I don't know. You know how that goes. They're always watching. But guys, I wanted to talk to you guys about this picture that I have on the screen right now. Xbox is. So I saw somebody a few days ago put out a tweet saying Xbox is PC. Excuse me while I took a sip. And I saw people getting upset with that term that Xbox is PC. Some people are like, Xbox is not a PC. My PC is not an Xbox. It's more powerful. All this other stuff, whatever, right? So I decided to make a video because I thought about it a little bit more, and I understood the tweet a little bit different. Xbox is PC. It's not that Xbox is a PC, but Xbox is PC. The same way that, like I said in that video, my phone is not a camera, but my camera is my phone, if that makes any sense. So Xbox right now is is using a strategy where they want to be everywhere. And I found this picture that I have on the screen right now pretty interesting, and I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen this picture already. The picture says you are the center of gaming, right? That's pretty smart marketing, making it seem like it's all about you, right? And then if you look on all the way on the left hand side, as a picture of the Xbox Series X and what I believe to be Xbox One X. And it says the most powerful, it is One X, the most powerful and fastest console ever built. Then above that, right above it, it says play anywhere with cloud gaming on mobile, right? Then, and across from that, it has a PC, and it says play on PC and customize your experience. And right below that, it says the One S and the Series S, next gen performance at an affordable price, right? And then at the bottom, Game Pass Ultimate. Okay, so Xbox logo all the way to the left, right? And then you are in the center of this thing, right? But right below it, the biggest logo that you see is the Game Pass logo. The only way Microsoft reaches everything that's on here is with Game Pass. That's the only way that, I shouldn't say Microsoft, that's the only way we can access it, is with everything that's on here. It's with Game Pass, okay? So they're not making you, the gamer, the central of gaming. They're making all the platforms in which you may game the center of gaming. And that's a big difference. I'm going to tell you why that's a big difference. When the gamer is a priority, they're going to prioritize making sure that where you game, meaning you and I game, is at the best quality possible because we're the priority. Okay? When the platform itself is the priority, then you as the gamer have to decide what type of quality you want. You are the one that has to go and pick and choose whether you want to play on the Series S, the Series X, play on cloud, or play on PC. It even says it right there where it says PC. Play on PC and customize your experience. Meaning they're already letting you know, hey, this, if you want to customize your experience, whatever you want, here it is. But if you want the most powerful Xbox or the most console ever built, then here's the Series X. But again, it doesn't. You're not customizing your experience. It's not the best for you as a gamer. No. What's best for you as a gamer is whichever one you want to game on. That's how they're doing this. That strategy is a gamble. It is a gamble that we won't know until probably 2 generations from now whether or not it actually worked. I mean, we might know by next generation whether or not the strategy worked. I went ahead and put up a poll today on Twitter, and I put the poll up on YouTube as well. And the poll said, if Xbox and Microsoft decided to stop making gaming consoles, would you go to PC or PlayStation? Now, this is a conversation that I had with my son a little bit earlier today, which I actually recorded the conversation with his consent. Obviously, I was going to record it. And I might put it up for my channel members. I'll have it locked behind for my channel members. Not too sure yet. But regardless, in this conversation that I had, I went ahead and I put up a poll. Because for me, and I have to stop thinking that everybody thinks the same way that I do. Right? I know everybody doesn't. But for me, I am a console gamer first. I don't want to have to play on PC, if that makes sense. I have played on PC via a laptop, and I play on PC now as well via a Asus ROG Ally and a Lenovo Legion Go. But those are handheld PCs. I mean, I could say it's different, but it's really not, because it is a Windows 11 experience from top to bottom. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's like playing on a PC, except with a controller that's attached to the side of it. It literally is that same thing. Now, different BIOS, but AMD drivers still have to come out. It still has to be updated. You still have to mess with the graphics settings from time to time. You still have weird issues. Like, one time my Asus ROG Ally, for whatever reason, the audio stopped working, and I had no idea why, and I had to manually delete a driver and install another driver. It was weird. So it is gaming on a PC, and it also comes with the benefits of gaming on PC. So, for instance, I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2 right now on my Xbox Series X and on my Asus ROG Ally. And on my Xbox Series X, the game looks beautiful, looks phenomenal, but I have to play it at 30 frames. There's no option. There's nothing I could do. Whereas on my Asus ROG Ally, I decide if I want the game to look really great, I can, and lock it at 30, right? And push it as hard as I can, as Z1 Extreme. Or I could go ahead and drop the game to 720p, put a few things to low, keep textures high. The game still looks beautiful, and I could get above 60 frames at 720p with RSR on. So I have the option of doing that as well, and that's the benefit of playing on a PC handheld. But in reality, when I'm sitting on my couch and I turn on my TV, I want the console-like experience. That's really what I want. And if Xbox decides that they're going to go ahead and get rid of the console-like experience, then my ideal scenario would be that they go ahead and place Game Pass onto the PlayStation. That would be my ideal scenario, and I would have a PlayStation with Game Pass on it, and that's how I would game. And it would still be the same thing. Like, right now, my PlayStation 5 is solely used for exclusives. I don't play anything else on the PlayStation 5. That's why I barely turn it on, because that's the only thing I play on, right? That's the only thing I play on. That things are the exclusives. Well, if I had Game Pass on the next PlayStation console, I would mostly game on Game Pass, and then I would buy those games that aren't on Game Pass, obviously on the PS5, which, contrary to popular belief and the same illusion that I have given myself, I can admit, I do buy games. We're not going to sit here and pretend like I don't buy games, because I do buy games. It's just, obviously, I prefer to play them on Game Pass if I have the option, right? Okay. So I was under the assumption that most people, if Xbox left the console space, would have a much difficult decision picking between going to PC and going to the next console, right? Then or to going to PS5. The only reason why I didn't put Nintendo in the mix is because I believe most people are going to pick up Nintendo regardless. You know, Nintendo's it's a different breed. It's a different animal. They've been around for so long. They cause a lot of nostalgia. So I believe that most people would probably just pick up a Nintendo just on the basis of that. And if you look at the tradition of how well Nintendo consoles sell, why would I believe that somebody would not pick up a Nintendo? But again, if Xbox left the console space and the only two consoles left was a PlayStation 6 or a PlayStation 7 and a Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch 3, and PC, where would you go? Where would you go? I wasn't too convinced that I would straight jump to PC, and if the games were on PlayStation, then that's an easy decision. The real question becomes, what if the games aren't on PlayStation? What if Xbox stops making consoles, right? And you can only get Xbox games on PC, cloud, everywhere else but a PS5, a PS6, PS7, or a Nintendo Switch 2, 3, whatever. You could get it anywhere but those two places. But you're a console gamer and there's no console. What do you do? I was surprised that 60. Let me see if I can pull up the poll right now. See what it was. See what the poll was at. I'm gonna go ahead and log into my YouTube real quick. If I could put it on the screen, I will, so that you guys can see it. Let me see. Go to your channel. Yes, there it is. Community tab. Yes, it is. Boom. Yep. So if I do this, yeah, and then I do this, yeah, so you guys should be able to see here. So if I do this, as you guys can see, 63% of people said that they would go to PC. 63%. Okay. I am probably part of that 31%. I'll be honest with you guys. If Xbox stops making a console, I said that I would probably be part of that 31%, except that technically Xbox already got me because I have a Lenovo Legion Go and I have an Asus ROG Ally, which again is it's just a genius thing, a genius move on their part. You know, it's just really, really, really smart on their part to figure out a way to get you into the ecosystem without you even really knowing that you're in their ecosystem, right? So this right here, 63%. So I only got 350 votes so far, and this is going to be open till tomorrow. Okay, so if you guys want to vote, just go ahead, go to the community tab on my YouTube channel, and then you'll see the poll there. 63% here, 31% said they would go to PlayStation. I probably be part of that 31% because I don't know if I'm ready to dive into PC gaming like that with a whole tower and all that other stuff. That's the only reason, guys. I'm just being honest with you, okay? But we go back to this. This is where I still believe that there will be a console, at least next generation for sure. Is because out of all the tiers that are here, where they want you to be the center of gaming, as they say, two of these things are hardware. Two of these things are consoles. I don't see them not having at least one of these. I don't see that. What if they did go with this here? What if they didn't go with the cheaper option and actually did go with the more premium option? So let me see. I'm gonna look something up because again, you can look at the parent company of Microsoft and see what direction they want to go. Microsoft is extremely successful because its software does not discriminate the hardware. The software, ooh, that's a good quote. The software does not discriminate the hardware, meaning you can put Windows on whatever you want. You got to pay for a license to use Windows, and then the user has to pay a license to use Microsoft 365. And if you want to use any other thing, like they are genius in the way that they're doing. It's similar to when you think of all the biggest companies in the world, they don't discriminate hardware. You can pull up Google on anything. There was a time, listen to this, there was a time where Fire Sticks, which were made by Amazon, wouldn't let you pull up YouTube, which is kind of weird. Because, you know, Amazon, Alexa, Google. Yeah, that's gone. It's not a thing anymore. That is not a thing anymore. I wonder if you can use Microsoft Excel on a Google Chrome. I wonder if that's allowed. Oh, but I forgot what I was going to look up. There was something else I was going to look up. Oh, man, there was something I really wanted to look up to see. Oh, man, what is it? What did I want to look up? Hold on, I'm trying to... Oh, that's what it was. Surface... Let's see. Surface Pro. What are we at? Surface Pro 9, right? Yeah, we're at Surface Pro 9. I got Surface Pro 7. Surface Pro 9. Let's see. I just want to see what this thing goes for. Okay, a Surface Pro 9. You're looking at about $1,000 if you want a Surface Pro 9. That's the newest one from Microsoft. Does that come with the keyboard and everything? No, it is not. Oh, and there's different configurations of it as well. Okay, so you see, the Surface Pro is a good example of how Microsoft, even though you can go ahead and use Windows on whatever type of PC you want, they still have their own hardware, and they deem it obviously either a success or worthy of having. Think about it. It would make sense for Microsoft to be like, there's no point in us making a Surface Pro or whatever, especially with all the other tablets and competitors that are out there that are still going to use our software, so we'll make money. No, they still go ahead and make their own thing. They make their own mouse. So like I have a Windows mouse that's pretty sleek. My Surface Pro 7 is very sleek. I'm doing a podcast from this, and even though it's very sleek, it's still very restricted. So if, for instance, I only have one USB port, I do have an audio jack, 3mm audio jack. I don't know if the new ones have that, and I have a USB Type C, and then its charging port, which its charger is proprietary on the Surface Pro 7 at least. So because I have hardware from Microsoft, even and that's in the computer space, where they don't need to make a computer. Microsoft doesn't need to make its own hardware and computers. I would argue this is a sector where they definitely don't need it, and I'm sure they'll be fine because somebody else would just pick up a computer. A computer in today's day and age is a necessity. It really is, and the competition is way more stiff than it is on console, right? So when you think about it that way, there's only 3 big console hardware manufacturers out there. Oh my God, I just convinced myself. Why would Microsoft stop making consoles? That would be the dumbest thing in the world. Just because they're in 3rd place? That don't make any sense. That don't make any sense. I wonder how well the Surface sell. Let me see something. How well? Oh, I gotta see the time on the stream as well too. I want to respect you guys' time. Make sure I don't go over. If I say I'm gonna give you the 30-minute shows, that's what I'm gonna give you guys. Okay? I know because it's easier to consume 30 minutes, you know, and it's just audio, so you could put it in your car and just listen to it. catch it on the back end. All good. All right, let me see. I want to see how well do Surface Pro laptops sell. Let's see, how well do Surface Pro sell? They also have Surface Gold and all that other stuff. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Oh, they got Microsoft as a trading program? Really? Interesting. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is from November of 2026. Okay. This is from CNBC. Microsoft raised the bar for Windows PCs with its Surface computers despite low share after a decade. Okay, Microsoft has failed to pick up even 3% of market shares in its 10 years of selling Surface PCs that have come in front of convertible tablets, laptops, all-in-one computers. Finding Surface devotees can be hard to find, but they're out there. Surface businesses isn't tiny today. It brings in more revenue than many other companies. Wow. That's actually pretty good insight. So for 10 years, it's failing with or arguably failing with the Surface Pro, and now it is freaking booming. Okay, let me see. Microsoft made a splash in 2012 when it introduced the Surface, the first computer it had built in its 37 years of existence. The computers are still kicking 10 years later, with Microsoft issuing annual updates. But Surface mega growth is long in the past. Okay, Microsoft tried to reimagine tablets. Okay. I'm sorry. Apple in ensuing years. I'm just seeing what they're talking about. Apple. Okay, those steps have brought. Well, Microsoft most recent Surface kicked in 6.7 billion of the company's 198 billion in total revenue. Now remember, revenue is not profit, but you know, that's more than the total revenue. Wow. Oh, there's levels to this. Wow. Okay. Microsoft tried to reimagine tablets, which are made popular by the iPad, and when it launched into the PC market in 2012, the Surface with its Windows RT, later named Surface RT, was more than just touchscreen slab like Apple's iPad. A Surface could act as a full PC with optional cover featuring keyboard and trackpad. Apple in its ensuing years would make an iPad more like a Surface, adding similar accessories, while Microsoft would do what it usually does, roll out a series of small updates. It later added the new Surface computers to the family, including all-in-one PC, a standard laptop, and miniature versions of the Surface. Those steps have brought about growth, and Microsoft's most recent fiscal year, kicked 6.7 billion to the company's 198 billion in total revenue. That's more than the total revenue of over 100 companies in the S&P 500 index. Wow. But the hypergrowth vanished after the first 3 years. Okay, and after 20 Surface years, increased by 3% despite being smaller than PC initiatives and several of them. Apple's Mac business at almost 38 billion grew about 8% over the same period. Right? As popular as other computers, right? They have never taken more than 2.1% of the market shares of PC shipments. See, this is important, man. The Surface Pro or the Surfaces have not taken more than 2.1% of market shares in PC shipment, yet Microsoft continues to still make them. Think about all the numbers of PCs and different tablets and different laptops that you can buy whenever you walk into a Best Buy, a Target, or Walmart, whatever, a Micro Center, and Microsoft still makes the Surface. If you want to pick up a console, there's only 3 consoles you're picking up. now to me, now that I'm educating myself, I don't see why they would stop. And again, the reason I'm using the Surface is because it's Microsoft. It's still Microsoft. Why would they not follow and take heed? They actually are taking heed. That's them wanting their games everywhere is equivalent to them wanting Windows everywhere. It's the exact same thing. Okay. We designed Surface to be one place where the best Microsoft comes together. Delighted customers and blah blah blah. Okay. I can't say this though. My Surface, again, it's the Surface Pro 7, so it's a little bit older already. Works flawlessly. I have not had a problem with this thing at all. It actually replaced my laptop that I used to have. I had an Acer Helios 300, and it was a gaming laptop, and that thing was great, right? But this, as far as work wise and being able to carry it everywhere, yeah, this is phenomenal. It's funny because I put it in a Lenovo bag. That's what I carry it in. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to see what the conclusion is to this. Skip into the end. Oh, that's funny. They have a picture of someone using the Surface Go 2, which is the laptop. This is not the tablet thing, and someone playing xCloud on it. That's hilarious. Yeah. So why if they haven't stopped making, damn, that's gonna be my thing, bro. If Microsoft hasn't stopped making Surface Pro laptops, which have only taken less than 3% of the market, that's probably last place, right? Why would they stop making consoles when there's only 3 to choose from? Why would they stop? That this is bigger than we think, guys. That's wild. That's wild. Obviously, there's more computer users in the world than there are Xbox gamers, for sure. I would agree with that. Okay. Well, that is very, very, very interesting information there. Wow. Wow. That's good insight. Now, during this concept of this 30-minute sessions with Doc, I have somewhat convinced myself that Microsoft, at least for the foreseeable future, will continue to make consoles. I don't see why they would stop. It would kind of be dumb of them to stop. And this graphic that I'm showing you right now is showing you the 4 different ways that they're saying you matter to them, right? And 2 of those are consoles. So, yeah, some very good and interesting stuff here that we got going on. All right, let me see where we are right now. That is extremely impressive. Xbox is so. I think I owe the community a video. I'm gonna put it down in my notes right now. So when I get ideas about videos, I gotta put it down in my notes or else I forget. And then sometimes I'll be sitting around and be like, wasn't there a video I was supposed to make? But yeah, my next video has gotta be Xbox is console. Because why would they not? Why would they not? Oh, you see, does Nintendo need GTA 6? I have that in my notes. I already made that one. I have 3 video ideas in the pipeline. I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is, just in case I don't make it. But actually, you know what? I'll tell you one. I'll tell you one right now. There's one video in here. I don't know what angle I want to take. So I write down the titles of the videos that I want to make, but I don't write a script or anything like that. Like, I mean, when you see my videos, you can tell. Like, I'm coming off the head. Now, I've thought about the topic, right, and I've let it, marinate in my head, and for the most part, I have all the ideas that I want to say. But I'll be honest with you, there's plenty of times where I hit upload and I realize that I forgot to mention something, right? And I'm like, damn, I forgot to mention that, right? And sometimes I'll recycle a few ideas and bring it back into the next video, and then sometimes it's just a topic that I forgot to say, or a point that I forgot to mention that I just didn't get to mention, but you guys will bring it up in the comment section. So it works out, either way, but yeah. So the other, I'll give you one of the other video ideas that I have in the pipeline right now. Usually I have about 5 or 6, but right now, I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm upticking my content, how much I give you guys. I'm typically trying to put out 2 videos a day, because it's not really hard. You guys know I do it in my bathroom with the laundry, with the dryer door open, and which some of you guys hate, which I think is hilarious. And I just go boom, record, and then stop once I record both videos, and I just upload them, and that's it. The thumbnail is picked by YouTube. The only thing I gotta pick is the name, and then I upload it, and that's it. And I tweet it out. That's pretty much it. So I've been running through these video ideas. So typically I have like 5 or 6 in the pipeline. Now I just got 3, and one of them was Xbox's console, which I just came up with you guys. But another one that I wanted to make a video about, but the timing's got to be right, which I think I've actually lost timing for that already, is have you guys heard of the term PS Portal? It's for niche audience. You guys heard that BS? It's for niche audience. It's for niche audience. Yeah, that might be a video later on. We'll see. I don't know. But that's it, guys. We're at 31 minutes. I appreciate you guys. If you're watching this after the fact and you want to be part of the live stream, go ahead and become a channel member, and you'll be part of the live stream. I know it's Saturday night, so there's a lot of other podcasts and stuff going on, so my typical people weren't able to jump in on this one. That's okay. I understand. I'm still doing this for y'all. All right, Doc Dog 985. There's levels to this. We out. Peace.